What's up, you guys? It's your boy Jay Ransom, and we're back reacting to Bartender Glass of God episode. Shit, I just forgot. Episode 6 and 7. I'm behind 2 weeks. It's just been too hot to do anything. So, yeah, I don't remember what happened last time. I think they went on a field trip to like some distillery. So, let's just jump right into the episode.
You what? How could you forget to send this to accounting? If we don't get these expenses covered, we're in hot water. And I'm the one who's gonna take the heat for it. Get it together, will ya?
I'm so sorry.
Just be more careful next time.
Right. Is everything okay?
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to.
Expense report. No, I'm sorry. Come talk to me.
I just.
Are you kidding me? Marriage. Like marriage? With rings and stuff.
Well, as far as I know, that's the only kind there is.
She getting married?
Are you really trying to not kid?
Yes, sir. In the very near future, Miss Yukari Higuchi will be happily married.
Good thing you found a partner who likes the weird ones.
I know.
Ugh, you've got to have a better comeback than that. Like, no, you're a weirdo, not me.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I am happy that I found someone just as weird as I am.
So who's the lucky guy? Where did you two meet?
Was it one of those dating sites?
We use dating apps these days, you geezer.
They're the same thing, right?
It doesn't matter. Don't you guys want to celebrate with me? Let's get weird.
Tell you what, I'll hook you up on your tab just for today.
Really? Oh my
That's
gosh,
crazy.
you're the best.
20% off.
What? You cheapskate! Is that all my happiness is worth to you?
I had to close the window because somebody just sprang in.
How can there be a mistake in the customs documents?
Something with the water
I
hose
assume this is
outside,
why we've missed our delivery
and the mic was
deadline?
picking it up.
The industrial machinery
So-
department has a decent performance record.
I'm about to
Perhaps
suffer.
you're letting that go to your head.
No, I can assure you that's not the case.
Come on, Hayase. This happened because you're too soft on your subordinates. Make someone on your staff take the fall for it.
No. I signed off on the work, so this is on me.
Ridiculous.
You always cover for your staff like that? It all makes sense now. No wonder they're so attached to you.
I didn't mean to get you in trouble. I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Forget it. I think you should go home.
Have I seen her before? Another random character. I don't think I've seen her. I mean him.
He seemed pretty pissed. Told me to go home. I apologized. What else does he want from me?
He wants you not to be a screw up.
It's been 3 days and counting. Man, I don't think I could have picked a worse time to quit smoking.
Is that the husband? The fiance? I don't think I'm gonna be able to do 2 episodes, y'all. I'll come back another day and put it together. It's just hot. I might even record that night.
Welcome in, sir. Please have a seat right here. What are you having tonight?
I don't know, something light. Can you make a bamboo?
Huh. I've heard of a lot of drinks, but I've never heard of that. Does it come served in a bamboo cup?
No, just a normal cocktail glass.
Oh, really? I'm curious now. Maybe I'll try that next.
Excuse me, ma'am. If you're not gonna smoke that, maybe be considerate and put it out.
Huh? Are cigars prohibited at Eden Hall?
Not at all.
The bamboo cocktail has a very delicate aroma.
If I may, would you like to sit over there instead?
I'm good here. Plus, I'm a patron and a non-smoker. It's bothering me, so I'd like you to stop.
No thanks. It's not bothering me.
Yeah,
The
like...
last time I checked, I was a patron too. What if this smoke is as important to me as
What's
I
wrong with
thought
this
it was
nigga?
to you?
I've had enough. A bar is no place for a self-centered loner like you. Can you just put it out?
If I were you, I wouldn't get so angry when I didn't get my way. Sometimes life has different plans.
You the one acting like a loner.
They're all the damn same.
Oh.
They only care about themselves.
This is crazy.
Sorry. This should cover it.
Man, spazzing me because he not smoking no more.
Please have a seat. Oh, hey.
I'm really sorry for what I put you through yesterday. There's no excuse. My behavior was awful.
Nah.
Yeah.
We all have bad days. It's fine.
I quit smoking very recently.
That was extreme.
The smell was too much for me to deal with. I know it sounds pathetic. I'm just having a hard time.
Can I ask you a favor? Would you mind stepping behind the counter for a moment?
Oh. So this is what it's like. I never knew how things looked from this side.
As a bartender, I'm not supposed to share my guests' private information. It's taboo. What you're about to hear is just a bartender and his thoughts. This here, it's a cigar band. In the West, they have this tradition where when a child is born, they celebrate by sharing a cigar with their friends. A child was born recently. The doctor received a box of cigars. Unfortunately, the child was born with a life-threatening disease. So instead of smoking one, the doctor decided to wait until the baby recovered. For the next 6 months, the doctor wouldn't relent. She worked tirelessly to save her patient.
This doctor, was it the woman from here?
Ultimately, there was nothing she could do and the baby passed away. So when all was said and done, she did light the cigar.
Damn, I know you feel like a bitch ass nigga now.
She couldn't. In her eyes, she hadn't earned the right to. There's something strange about being back here. When I look at the guests from this side of the bar, it's like I can see the true feelings beyond
I hope
their
y'all
mask.
hear my brother.
Two coworkers who seem to be
I
getting
hear him with the
along,
headphones
but
on,
who
so
secretly despise each other.
hopefully y'all hear him in the other room.
Or a couple in the throes of an argument, each quietly searching for common ground.
This doctor. I wonder what true feelings she was hiding behind that smile. May I ask if she comes here often?
Lately, yes. She comes in regularly at night, alone.
I see. This band. Mind if I take it?
Anywhere I want, right? And whatever I want, right? No matter how much it costs, right?
She looks super short in that
We're
shot.
celebrating your marriage, so we've got to go all out, right?
French food? Italian food? Or Japanese? Oh my gosh! Too many choices!
Oh, never mind about that dude being the fiance.
You're getting married? Congratulations, Yukari.
I knew she was gonna
Thank
go
you
here.
very much, my good sir.
Well then, in honor of this wonderful news, allow me to prepare a drink for you.
Yes, please! I want the glass of God. I'm putting my drunken fate in your capable hands.
Maybe something champagne-based. Nah, that's too obvious. Got it. We'll start with 1/3 brandy, then 1/3 creme de cacao. To complete the trifecta, we'll use 1/3 fresh cream. Pour them in the tin.
I had brandy
and shake
before.
it with ice.
Not that kind.
Strain it with a sieve. final touch, freshly grated nutmeg.
Wow. Are you making a drink or some candy over there?
Here you are, a brandy Alexander.
Oh, I heard of this drink.
Super foamy.
According to legend, it dates back to 1863. It made its debut at a wedding ceremony, and a royal one no less, between Edward VII of England and Princess Alexandra.
It's delectably sweet.
It's a gift. Congratulations to you.
Yeah, right. Thank you very much.
What was that giggle? Were you lying about being getting married?
One bamboo.
As you wish. You seem distracted. Are you waiting for someone?
What? Oh, well, no. Not exactly, anyway.
Looking for the doctor, man. He just be counting time like, I gotta, come on. I can't clock out fast enough. I want to get there so I won't miss her. But she just not showing up anymore.
Here you are, one bamboo.
I'd like you to give something to someone. I know buying a replacement doesn't excuse my behavior, but it's been bothering me since that night.
The other guest from that day seemed bothered as well. I acted very childishly, she said.
Did she now?
Interestingly, even among Cuban cigars, these are famous. They were a favorite of Churchill's. In Spanish, they're called Romeo y Julieta. In English,
Romeo and Juliet, right?
yes.
Who knew? They have quite the romantic name, don't they?
Welcome in.
Well, what a coincidence. We meet again. Hello, Mr. Cigar Hater.
Hello.
Please join us. Have a seat.
Oh, what's this? I never knew bartenders served as wingmen for their guests.
I'm sorry, that isn't my intention.
So it's one of those "this is from the gentleman over there" situations?
Here in Japan, bartenders don't typically permit those sort of exchanges.
Well, looks like you're out of luck then.
I wouldn't come to a bar for something like that.
Just messing with you.
And that's
You know
exactly
that
what you did.
upsets.
All right. For you. When we first met, my behavior was inexcusable.
Please don't worry about it. Mine wasn't the best either. Also, aren't these cigars incredibly expensive?
Yes, I believe so. You could drink for 10 nights on what he paid for one box.
They're way too expensive. I can't accept them.
No, please, take them with my sincere apologies.
Still,
Just take them.
If it helps, give them to me. I'll keep them at the bar. They would always be here, and it takes the pressure off you both.
you mean we can only smoke them when we're here?
Yes.
But I quit smoking recently.
Yeah, I don't know. I've told the hospital that I'm a non-smoker. Maybe it's okay if I don't say anything.
Maybe it's okay if I just stick to cigars.
It'll be your little secret. A cigar will never tell.
Hmm?
In the past, cigar boxes were used to exchange love letters. During the Russian Revolution, they were even used to smuggle secret documents.
I guess the soccer they're playing
What
matchmaker.
a nice aroma.
There's 10, huh?
You can smoke them here, but some of our other guests don't appreciate the smell of cigars. Would you mind taking those seats over there?
Sure. I'm Hayase.
My name's Rumi. Rumi Kimishima.
Ruby and Hayase.
I really am
I'm going to
sorry
forget
for how
those
I acted
names.
that day.
The next
No,
episode.
my behavior was far worse.
It was
My
worse.
frustrations out on you. It was wrong.
I basically did the same thing. I was in a dark place. I shouldn't have acted so dismissive.
Not to be rude,
Mhm.
but you seemed different. You were super feisty when you walked in.
It's a defense mechanism when my guard is up. That's all.
Ah.
I mean, if you like the other me better, then... Sorry if I was spoiling your fun, mister. You can leave.
Hey, Yukari. You'll want to make sure to log all of your upcoming appointments in the calendar.
What appointments?
Don't you have a bunch of meetings for the wedding? Pretty overwhelming, right?
The wedding, yeah. You don't have to worry about that anymore. I've got plenty of time.
Weird. Something seems off with her.
Yeah. That nervous laughter at the bar should have been your first hint.
Who's that? Oh, sweet Grandma.
Hi, welcome in.
Hey, how are ya? I decided to come in by myself. Is that alright? I'd like another Brandy Alexander.
As you wish, ma'am.
It's something you drink to celebrate marriage, right? Wait, who were they? Some old king and queen?
It was Edward VII and Princess Alexandra.
Oh, that's right.
That's only a legend. If you'd like me to, I can tell you another story.
There's more than one?
In the film Days of Wine and Roses, the protagonist pressures his future wife, someone who doesn't drink at all, into trying a Brandy Alexander. And then, as a result of having that one drink, his wife quickly spirals into alcoholism, and their life together is torn apart. It's sweet and has a smooth texture, but it's actually a very strong cocktail. That deception is the Brandy Alexander.
Yeah, you're right, it's strong. And it's perfectly sweet like my blissful aspirations of marriage. Maybe this is my sign that I shouldn't rush into it.
Sweetness and bitterness, comedy and tragedy, fortune and misfortune. When you look at it like that, it seems everything in life has two faces.
That was deep, man. That was deep.
If I'm being honest, I'm full of doubt.
This about your marriage?
My grandma, who means the world to me, is sick. It's serious, and the doctors have told me that she doesn't have much longer.
Oh, that's why you lied
All
about
I
it.
wanted was for her to see me in a wedding dress, so she wouldn't worry about me. I get it, you're probably gonna say that's a bad reason to get married. I know, but still. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cry.
Ever notice the lighting in bars is dim? Wanna know why? Because it's much easier to hide one's sorrows in low light.
Oh, maybe she's not lying about it.
You always know what to say.
Higuchi, you got a minute?
Yes?
It's about the wedding speech. Regardless of who gets your vote, it'll take a good amount of time to write, so you should probably
If I
hurry.
may. I'm sorry, sir. I called off the wedding.
Seriously?
Wait a minute, what do you mean you called it off?
It's not happening. Simple as that. I decided I wasn't ready. At least not yet.
Oh, I see.
So that speech I've been hard at work writing...
Cancelled.
Of course.
It feels like Sasakura sees right through people. I think he saw this coming. You know? I'm pretty sure that's why he decided to make me a Brandy
messed up.
I mean, he does have a way with
She
words.
was really feeling after all.
After all, why do you say that? Was something about it bothering you?
Yes.
Whether he's there to soothe him or tell him the harsh
From the
truth.
minute she said she was getting married, I could just tell there was something a little off. When you first found out, did you notice it too?
I did. There's a saying you may have heard before.
Huh?
If you realize you're asleep, you're already half awake. In that moment, the world of dreams loosens its grip on you. Whether they can feel it or not, everybody knows their truth. It's up to them to find it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Looks like there's only 2 left.
Once we smoke these, it's all over.
I was really starting to enjoy these nights too.
Me too. Every time I sat here with you and watched the smoke rise, I felt like I was part of something magical. We'll take the check, please, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
I hate to say, I'll be leaving next week. I'm being transferred to Sendai for 2 years.
What?
I hope I can find a bar like this when I get there.
Time to get her number, man.
If you're willing to put up with me a little more, I'd like to have dinner with you. It's okay. As a doctor, I know you're probably too busy.
If you're willing to put up with me, I'd love to.
Yeah? Next week, then. How about we meet here at 7 o'clock?
It's a date.
All right, yeah, like I say, it is too hot. I can't continue. I was supposed to record another episode of this, and then 2 other shows. It's too hot, so I'm gonna come back either at night to finish, or tomorrow morning, and I just put together. I think I finally started to grasp this show, what it's all about. I don't know why it took me so long, but I'll save my thoughts for the next episode. Alright, we're not going to do much talking because this is a continuation of the previous episode. I'm like 3 days late, but I'm sorry. It's just been hot. I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, let's get into it.
Oh, come on.
I
A
forgot to
welcome
turn off the
drink
fan,
means
my
one
bad.
thing and one thing only. You go into your room, crack open the fridge, pull out a beer, and then... That's what it's all about.
Maybe for you, but I think you might be in the minority.
In most other 5-star hotels, guests are typically greeted with something like this. Notice the details. A welcome drink, champagne, fruit, and a beautiful flower bouquet.
Think about the hotel bars. They're one of the first places someone visits in a different
More new
country,
characters.
which means it determines their first impression. Similarly, the welcome drink is one of their first forays into Japanese culture. In my opinion, it would be best to serve something unique that leaves the guest with a positive impression.
Keeping all that in mind, Judy, Leslie, we would love to hear your thoughts. You two have any suggestions?
For me, I think we need a drink that tastes like Japan.
In the past, when I've checked into a Japanese hotel, I was pleasantly surprised with a Zunda shake and a Zunda rice cake.
Nice! That's as Japan as it gets.
You already know I'm not going to remember their
The
names by
welcome
next
drink is made
episode.
like a nightcap, sweet and comforting for a tired guest. A salve after a long trip to help sweep the stress of travel away.
The main thing is, we need to make them feel at home. It's not just a drink. It's a way to show the guests that the Cardinal will do anything in our power to ensure they feel welcome.
I think something flashy would be nice.
We could make it seasonal.
Developing this menu is an important task.
Which is why we're here.
Please, man, we need you. Help us with our welcome drink menu. Oh, wise one.
Seems like every time you need help, you come to me.
Yeah, they always
Well,
bothering
yeah,
this
'cause
man.
every time you respond like this, and then you end up helping us anyway. You're our only hope.
Huh? Welcome in.
Chen?
Hold up. You know him and you haven't introduced us? That guy's freaking hot.
That's Kelvin Chen. He works at Bar K.
What? Bar K? Like Kuzuhara's place?
I have a request. Please, let me work here with you.
What happened?
Why do you want to work at Eden Hall? Aren't you still at Bar K?
I was just forced to quit.
Wait, why would they do that? What happened?
Let's talk. Care to sit down?
Sure. Yamazaki, straight up, please. And a shot of water on the side.
Absolutely. Here you are.
Perfect, thanks. I'm not sure where to begin. Have you ever seen this hotel before?
I don't think so. It doesn't look familiar to me.
You've never seen that hotel? It's only world famous, dude.
I'm pretty sure it's in Singapore, right?
That's my father's hotel.
Huh?
Really? You're the heir to a snazzy hotel in Singapore?
I am now, but it shouldn't be me. My older brother was next. He brought my parents so much pride and joy.
I don't know why subtitles. I don't think my friend turned them on.
Before he could take over,
But
he was gone.
I'll leave them on for this episode. Let me know
Spring,
if you guys want them on.
there was a terrible accident. We came to Japan as a family, but we never got to see the cherry blossoms together. I'm my brother's replacement. My father sent me to Bar K. He wanted me to study customer service.
Why bartending, I wonder?
I didn't ask. I just did whatever he told me to do. But then, we took that tour together. That day, I changed my mind and decided to pursue bartending. But then, I told my father how I felt. He told me to quit right away.
Oh no, he's so mean.
Yeah, now he's on his way here. It's over. Unless I can impress him with my bartending. Who knows what if that changes his mind? I'm begging you. Help me. Will you please teach me how to make the Glass of God? Show me how to craft the perfect drink.
You're already plenty good, dude.
Maybe.
I've seen your
Respect
skills.
my choice to stay.
I can't do that. The Glass of God is special. It's not something you learn from others.
Please.
I can't teach you that, but I can offer you a place here. Let me reach out to the owner.
I understand. Thank you very much.
I wonder how it's gonna turn out.
I don't know, but he sure is taking a long time.
Well, yeah, you can't rush perfection. It's absolutely essential that he's able to convince him.
Yeah, but it never takes him this long to whip one up. It's just weird.
One what? That makes no sense. What are you talking about?
The welcome drink Ryu's trying to help us develop, obviously. Hang on, what are you talking about right now?
Kelvin Chen, today's the big day. Remember? His father's flying into Japan.
Ginza, please.
You like so obsessed with the man. Like, who's the dude you were planning to marry?
I'm so nervous.
But you on this dude
I'm
tough.
sure it will all work out.
Taking a deep breath might help.
Okay.
Welcome in.
Welcome in. Father, I've been waiting for you. Please, have a seat.
You have one chance.
Sir. Here you are. A Singapore sling.
All these drinks I never heard of.
I'm ready for the check now, please.
As you wish.
He didn't even try it.
Your flight is in 1 week.
I'm not going. I'm serious. I've decided to become a bartender.
You're serious, huh? I couldn't tell. You still don't know a thing about service, boy. Thanks for taking care of my son.
Of course.
Father, wait, listen to me. One more chance. That's all I ask.
I mean, like I said, if the drink is good or not, that's all I care about.
You'll get it next time. Chin up.
If a bartender is
Dad,
friendly,
I tried your Singapore
that's a
sling.
bonus.
It's
But
a
I don't
shame you
need them to
didn't give it a
talk me
shot.
up.
I thought it was rather delicious.
As long as they not rude.
Question. You could have made him anything. Was there a reason you went with a raffle-style Singapore sling? Bold choice.
Yeah, well, Singapore is the only thing connecting me to my father these days.
Is that it?
Huh?
A Singapore sling can be made one of two ways, raffle style or Savoy style. These days, it's much more common to make it Savoy style. The raffle style has more ingredients and is far harder to make. Why'd you decide to go with that one?
I don't know.
You familiar with the word hospice?
I'm not.
It's hospice, is that what you meant?
It's a Latin word. Basically means host. They used to use it way back in ancient Rome. It described people who would offer respite to those who were tired or in need of a hot meal. Just like yours truly.
Wow. That looks so good.
The word hospitality, hospital, come to think of it, even hotel, they all find their roots in the Latin word hospice. Bartenders are hosts. We make our guests drinks, do our best to soothe their souls, give them a place to rest. When your father came in the other day, how did he look?
He seemed pretty exhausted. That day, I was so focused on showing off my skills, I failed to see my father, the man sitting right in front of me.
When he mentioned you hadn't learned anything about service, that must have been what he meant.
I mean, yeah, okay, that's fair.
Come on in.
It's hot out there.
Because if he asks for a drink and you choose to make it one way
So it's all right.
instead of
on a
another
second
choice,
Chibario, bro.
What's that?
Oh, that's right. It's an Okinawan word
depending
that
on their
means do your
mood, then
best.
yeah, I can understand.
Yeah, that's it. Do your best.
I will.
Hey guys, how's your prep for the cocktail award?
My heart's in it, but I'm struggling here.
Turns out my greatest enemy is time. I have to make drinks for all the judges simultaneously while the clock ticks away. I've never served more than one person at once, so the whole idea is foreign to me. If it was you on that stage, what would you do? What's your secret?
It's all about practice. Beyond that, I'd work on building up your hidden ice reserves.
Are we talking about ice?
Yeah, think of an iceberg and how they're propped up by the part that's hidden underwater. You should start watching movies and plays, read books, listen to music. Really dig deep, develop your artistic sensibility. Love, pain, sadness, regret. Those emotions translate into your work. They'll help you. You don't have a lot of time. Keep mastering your bartending skills. Do your best.
Okay.
While we're talking about competitions, Uehara was telling me you won a famous cocktail contest way back in the day.
Oh?
Did he now?
You have to tell us all the details.
Yeah, I've been wondering about that myself. What cocktail did you make to win?
That's enough talk about work for now.
They say whereof one cannot speak, thereof one must be silent.
Huh?
It's from Austrian philosopher Wittgenstein's greatest work.
Here we go. That's what you get when the bar owner's a Kyoto U philosophy major.
What? You studied at Kyoto University?
You don't seem like the type.
Can it, kid?
I've been meaning to ask you.
Can't
How's
judge a
your work on the
book.
welcome drink recipe coming along?
Well, it's not quite nailed down yet. I should have it by next week.
I'm looking forward to it.
So Sakura is a mystery for real.
And this is...
It's called a Kier Royal.
Why is it royal?
How is it different from a normal Kier?
A Kier is made by combining white wine with creme de cassis at a 3-to-1 ratio. If you use champagne instead of white wine, it becomes a Kir Royal.
I think I had
It's
Kir
famous for being a
before.
luxurious aperitif.
Huh. I'm sorry, but I'm not tasting the cassis.
Right. I used Kyoho grape wine. This one has pear wine. And this one has fig wine.
This is delicious. She's right, it tastes great.
It does taste good, but I feel like something's missing.
Now then, is this your glass of God?
What's going on with him? He's usually able to stick the landing with his clientele.
I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, no, there's no need to be sorry. We're the ones always asking too much of you. We should be apologizing to you, not the other way around.
Please don't. I wasn't able to satisfy my customers. I'm ashamed.
Maybe you're just not feeling well?
Huh?
Usually you can come up with a great drink on the spot. What happened?
Well, you see, bartenders specialize in making cocktails that soothe the souls of the guests before them. That's what we do.
So I've heard. I think you told Chen the same thing.
Yeah, basically. No matter who your guest is, they're human. And sometimes they may be feeling hurt or lonely. Given the right drink, their stress and pain should be able to drift
So you
away.
better at making a drink if you know the person is beforehand.
Now me, I'm confident I can make a drink to give someone that relief. It's just difficult to do when I haven't met them yet.
I think I'm starting to see what you mean. Soothe their souls, that's nice. Yeah. It's a lovely way to describe your work.
Thank you. I learned that from my mentor.
If he trained you, he must be special. I'd love to meet him.
Do you have to work after this? If I may, I'd like to make you a drink to apologize.
I don't, and I'd love a drink.
Apologize for what, man? You too nice.
A gin and tonic.
It's delicious. Wow, it tastes so different from all the others I've tried.
The amount of tonic, shape of the ice, the way you stir the drink. Taking each of these things into account is the mark of a pro. At least to me. When I'm full of doubt or lose confidence in myself, this is the cocktail I always make. Like after the mistake I made today.
You're too hard on yourself. Like I told you before, there's no need to worry.
This drink allows me to get back to my roots.
Getting to enjoy all your delicious drinks? I can't help but feel I've left
Start
out
over from the
somehow.
beginning.
You gave me the chance to
Reassess.
recalibrate.
Okay.
So I'm the lucky one here. Thank you very much.
Oh, good. He seems like he's back to his old self again. Okay, I better get going.
But he is too hard on himself. I guess he has to be.
But how?
Because he harsh on other people when he give advice, so I guess it makes sense to do it for himself too.
You ready? Today's the day, right?
Yes.
The important thing is to learn from your mistakes. Other than that, there's not much else I can teach you.
You've come so far in the world of bartending. How many mistakes did you have to make to get here?
That's an excellent question. So many I can't remember. Hey, was that a laugh?
I'm sorry. But still, that did give me a confidence boost.
Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Took long to respond
You appear
again.
to be well rested. I'm glad.
If you've actually started thinking about your guests, that's a start. I'm here. What do you plan on serving me today? Raffles style didn't work out, so you thought Savoy style would win me over. I should have known to keep my expectations low.
You'll see it. You need to. What we were all supposed to see that day.
What are you talking about?
It's time for you to reminisce.
Can't be. Cherry blossoms?
I just remembered this is the
Yes, sir.
I forgot that
We were supposed to
fast.
go see them as a family. But life had other plans.
Strict
that
father.
day, so we couldn't.
I forgot he had a flashback episode.
But how? Is that Japanese craft gin?
The 4 seasons of Japan in one bottle. Green and jade dew tea for summer, pepper for autumn, yuzu for winter, and cherry blossoms for spring. Each new spring I experience without my brother, I can't help but feel if he were still alive, this wouldn't be on me. And the loving father I used to know wouldn't have disappeared. It took time, but I realized those feelings weren't unique to me. You had to be struggling too. A bartender makes drinks to soothe the soul of the guest sitting before him. Drinks that transcend flavor alone. That's what I've learned. Your regret over losing an heir, plus the pain of losing a son, and then your anger with me. I know. It's hard, and I did my best to consider those feelings when I made this for you.
They be making it sound so deep for a bartender and stuff. Now, I'm sure, like, I'm not trying to say bartenders don't take their job seriously, but I don't think a lot of them trying to soothe the soul of people. The ones that met in New York,
Did you come up
probably
with this
a
variation
couple of
yourself?
them.
Yes.
I suppose being behind a bar did teach you about service. Sending you to train here was the right
But
call.
yeah, I want to say like that's like a minority.
That's sublime. It was the perfect drink.
Thank you. Do I have your approval then, Father?
Your flight is tomorrow. Don't be late. You are my successor, and that's it. I won't let you waste your life.
I don't understand.
If you want to make cocktails, build yourself a bar in one of the spare rooms of the house.
Please wait. I want to live my life as a bartender.
You a grown man. I know you want your father approval, but like
I did my best. What else can I do?
you don't need to leave.
The decision is yours, Chen. Not his. If your father won't accept your choices, will you give up?
Father.
Alright, I don't know when episode 8 is going to be out. Maybe Saturday. Because the new episode already dropped. Like I said, it's supposed to drop these 2 episodes back to back. Like 2 or 3 days ago. But it's just been so hot. But yeah, like I was saying, in episode 6. Yeah, 6. I finally started to realize what this show is about. I know 6 episodes in. Because I'm thinking eventually he's going to join a company. Which he still might. But I thought that was going to be what it was about, him working at this bar at this like hotel or whatever. But it's like earlier in the show I gave an example of Restaurant to Another World when you get new adventure. It's each episode is about the new dish that the chef prepares for the new adventurer that stumbles upon the restaurant, and you learn more about their lives, and it's like that with this bartending anime. You're meeting new bartenders, regular people. Learn, you get a small dose of their life, just a tiny bit, to see what kind of person they are, their hopes, their dreams, see their sadness, whatever, and then Sakura just finding a way, like you said, to soothe their soul just by the first greeting. This episode showing just by the first greeting, you get a gauge of like how they're feeling and what drink to like help them out, and he truly goes above and beyond to help, which is crazy. That's like he's like the best bartender I seen. Like I seen great service before from a bartender, but he goes the extra mile. Even though I think he should say no sometimes, especially to people who like pester him. Like always coming to his bar to bother him to help with stuff that has nothing to do with him. But yeah, like I said, each episode I'm learning new drinks. I'm not gonna go try like the drink. I don't even remember the name of that drink anymore. Singapore or something. Uh, Gin and tonic, I know that of course. The Kier, wine, and the Kier Royal. That sounds really good. The Kier Royal. That's a Monster Hunter. Elder Dragon. But I don't know where it's gonna go from here. Yeah, Chin has to make up his mind because, like I said, yes, you want your parents' approval for something, but at the end of the day, bro, it's your life. You're a grown adult now. You don't have to leave. It's not like you're there. You got a visa from because of him or whatever. Maybe you did. But I'm sure you got your own work visa by now to stay there. So you don't have to go just to like make him happy. I get he want to keep the family business running, but yeah, if that's not your path, it's not your path, man. What should matter to you is that he liked the drink you make at the end of the day, and that's where it stops at. Nothing else. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll be back soon. I'll record episode 8 another day, and I will have it out for sure before episode 9 is out. Peace.